boys' night here inside this central. It's just me and Landon tonight. And welcome to Side Dish. We are we're gonna make the like keyboard else. So what is up? We were just kind of we're gonna get what do we got?
What's wrong? Did I do something wrong?
Can you not hear us?
I think your mic is off.
Hold on. No, my mic is on. Gave you the wrong one. There we go.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. That was my fault. I gave bad instructions to Landon. How are we now? I think we're better. Okay. You could barely hear me. It was echoey, but you could hear me. So, now nothing.
No, nothing. Does that one need to be on?
No, it shouldn't need to be. It should be those two. Oh, you know what? I was thinking. Oh, okay. Hold on. How about now, everybody? Okay.
What'd you do?
I just turned up the gain.
Oh.
Okay, sorry everybody. I turned up Elena's gain so he could be heard too. Perfect. All right, we're good. It's been a day. I've been really busy and then I ran to the store to get stuff, and now I'm here. And we were talking, and then it was like, oh, it's 6:59. We probably should get this show on the road. But all right, we love you. Thank you. So, what do we got going on? Cookies, like I said, and we're like the Keebler Owls, but we're going to do a few, kind of what we've already made, because I like cookies and I want to make them. So we're going to start first with these no-bake cookies, which my mother used to make these when I was a kid. And they're so good, because there's, you put them, you mix everything together, and then you put them on a parchment line and let them sit, and then they harden up and they're like gooey and peanut buttery and oaty and chocolatey. Ooh, yummy. So, and then we're also going to make a snickerdoodle. Look, we're going to get to what we get to. This is like what we're doing tonight. We're going to just try. Then I have a peanut butter chocolate chip, because I really like peanut butter chocolate chip. We're going to kind of combine and oatmeal. And then what we're going to try and combine the perfect chocolate chip cookie that we've made before, and just add peanut butter to the the listing of things. And then again, the oatmeal cookies we've made once before too. So the reason why I want to start with the no-bake ones, snickerdoodles. I love them, and I was like, I really, really, really want to try. So here's a weird thing, and I don't know what happened, but after last episode, we were talking about getting the subs up to 200 at least, and we were at 190, and then the subs were at 190, and it was all kismet and whatever. They went up to, it said it went up to 195, and now we're back down to 190. So I don't know if something was weird or whatever, but thank you if you did subscribe. We appreciate that. Take the time right now to go like the video. That's really good. We'd love that. But what do we need here? So we need 1.5 cups of salted butter. Salted butter? What? I didn't account for that, Landon. Landon, you were in San Francisco all week, right?
Yeah, the Bay Area.
The Bay Area, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh. You said that. I need a 1/2 cup, which is 1 stick of butter, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I had an issue with butter measurement.
Oh, yeah?
When I made those
That's right, the brownies, right?
Yeah. The blondie
brownies. The blondies, yeah. So
yeah.
That's good. Okay, so I need to combine this butter, the sugar and cocoa, and milk, and then we're on our way. How are you, everyone? Good? Good. I hope you're good. If not, I hope this makes you a little bit better. Let's not burn that. So we need 1 1/3 cup. I have a lot of measuring tools. Hold on. Oh, milk. That's what I need. Oh, I'm gonna get the maple syrup out just because maybe I'll make it old fashioned too tonight. I don't know. Which do you like better, Manhattan or old fashioned? We talked about this. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
definitely a Manhattan. I'm actually not a huge old fashioned fan, even though it's kind of the popular drink these days, it seems. But Manhattan's my favorite cocktail.
They're delicious. I mean, and we're going to be drinking a rye Manhattan tonight.
Which is how I prefer it.
I also prefer rye. I actually just prefer rye whiskey in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is superior. The taste is more complex. It's just wonderful. So
It's got a little spice to it.
that's right. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Well, Mother's Day is a complicated holiday for Amy and I because we don't have mothers. So we have mother figures, but we don't have our mothers. So Amy is currently in wine country this weekend with Denise and our friend Andrea and Andrea's mom, and they go to celebrate Andrea's mom in wine country, and they've had a great time and have been getting snippets. So yeah, snickerdoodles and rye. That's funny. So this, cookies have a lot of sugar. They're an indulgence. So,
Yeah, they sure are.
I love cookies. I really do. I made those brown butter cookies and then made the ice cream sandwiches out of them and get out of town. So this is 1 1/3 cups of granulated sugar. And then I need 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder, which is unsweetened. This is just Ghirardelli's chocolate, speaking of San Francisco, in the Bay Area. You could use, Dutch red if you wanted to, but...
So speaking of loving cookies, when I worked in Georgia, there was a coworker of mine that I got along with really well that always talked about how much he loved cookies, but he hates oatmeal raisin cookies, which I actually really like a good oatmeal raisin cookie. So a few months ago, after I'd moved back from Georgia, I found a tin of cookies to have shipped to him. A tin of oatmeal raisin cookies. And he didn't, it was like an Amazon box. He opens it up, and then he's like, oh, a tin of cookies? Like, I didn't order this. What's this all about? And then he opens it, and it's all oatmeal raisin. And he texted me, and he said, was it you?
I love friends who know exactly who does stuff to them. And you're like, yeah, that was me. This is a half cup of whole milk. All right, let's give this a mix. Get everybody happy here. Wow. That chocolate smells so good.
Mm.
With 1.5 cups of sugar in it, you can do almost anything with this now, realistically. If you had to choose to eat one cookie for the rest of your life, everyone, what would it be? Hi, Annie.
Probably an oatmeal raisin.
I think simplicity here is kind of best. I like a good chocolate chip cookie, but I really, really love like a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. That to me hits all of,
I gotta agree with Deefy here. I do like a good just peanut butter cookie.
If you can get one that's made and it's soft and delicious, oh my goodness.
That's a good call. Snickerdoodles. That's always top of the chart.
Again, I thought about just making plain old peanut butter cookies, but I decided against it because I am wild like that. Tiny Whisk, everybody, say hello. Tiny Whisk. I just want to make sure we break up any big clumps of...
Where is the Tiny Whisk over here?
If you look on this... hold on, I'll show you. If you look on here, and you just click, boop, he's over on the counter. So and then you can grab him and move him wherever you like.
Okay.
So Landon's learned a lot tonight. He normally doesn't do. So yeah, I've been experimenting with the difference in how you present your butter in a cookie affects how it is. So, brown butter cookies, they have a different flavor profile. Just melted butter has a different sort of the way it works. I mean, it's very similar to brown butter, but you're going to get a less of a caramelly flavor out of it. And then if your butter is cold versus room temperature, if it's been sugar or put in with sugar and then beaten. So, though the brown butter cookies, the nice part about them is that they are soft in the middle, and then they are nice and crisp on the like a lacy, crisp edge. Do you mind letting the dogs out the side through the garage? Sure. Sorry, they're just whining. We can leave them out there for a while. So it's just you and I now, everybody. Go outside, Jackie. Outside. Yeah. You'll see it on the other side. So, this is like I said, whiner dogs here. I have not caught it here. I wanted to look last night, and then I got too busy working on some project stuff for the East Sports Club, and it was 2 a.m. by the time I saw it. Okay. So this is smoothing out. There are going to be, you can still see there's a few chocolate chunks in here. But that's going to be fine because, so we're going to leave that and we're going to let it sit here because it needs to go over medium heat until it starts to boil, which it is starting to do. But it needs to be a full boil. This is just sort of getting to that point, but it's going to be very, very close. Okay. Whoa. This is going to happen very quickly. So we got peanut butter right here. That's going to go in. And we need 2/3 of a cup of that, which I have right here. This is why I like this set, because it has so much of the good stuff. Okay. That's not quite yet. We're going to... This is... they're more intensive, these, like at the beginning, than the other cookies, which are sort of like, they come together fairly quickly, so we'll see. Oh, that's a full boil. Okay. Really? Can you see that, Landon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want to make sure.
Do that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to call that a full boil. Remove from the heat. We need a 1/4 cup. We're just going to use the same spatula because, we're not... Peanut butter and chocolate are friends.
Yes, indeed.
Some might say they're lovers. I don't know who, but maybe me. I think that, peanut butter and chocolate is really one of the better combos that has ever come about. I just love peanut butter.
Yeah.
A peanut, on the perfect sandwich bread, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with good peanut butter. Curl your toes, everybody. Curl your toes.
I really like to take a really dark chocolate. I get the 85% from Trader Joe's, and I just take the squares and scoop it into a peanut butter jar. And eat it like that.
I bet you were not alone in that.
No.
I bet a lot of people do that. Chicken stare down. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I just think I also think you can make a cookie with a chocolate chip cookie. If you've got we have some really good of the flake salt, and you can take that flaky salt at the end and put it over the top of it, so you get a little crunch of the salt every time you take a bite. You could even do it with I think it would be really good with the snickerdoodle, if you ask me, because it's sweet, pretty sweet, and then cinnamon. Oof, I love cinnamon too. Oh, don't get me started. There's just so much I love. That's why I have a little bit of a belly, because I like food. What's your favorite cookie to make? Do you make cookies? Landon, very much?
No, I don't.
Well,
I don't know that I've really ever made cookies.
oh, peanut butter and chocolate s'mores. Those are also really great. All right, so I get a fresh jar here. I was impressing Landon earlier when I was mixing it with the immersion blender to get the
Yeah.
oil mixed into this. So,
That was a good trick.
okay, so this is going to be good because this is hot, and so all of this peanut butter is going to break down pretty nicely. So, make sure you get all of it. We worked really hard to get it in there. Have you ever watched, I say this a lot, but you know those cooking shows where they like mix something in a bowl and then it seems like they leave like 3/4 of it in the bowl when they eat, and you're like, what are you doing? There's so much in there. Are you going to put that to the side and eat it yourself? Because I can understand that, but I don't know if I have any graham crackers. Okay, we need a little vanilla. I'm going to use this homemade vanilla that my friend at work gave me. It's a Scotch vanilla. So Scotch being a little bit of have a little sweeter profile than a regular whiskey. That smells delightful. And we only need 1 teaspoon. So we're going to use roundies for wet, squaries for dry. Oh yeah. Wait, do I hear dogs in the garage? Yeah.
That's Piper.
Oh, Piper was in the back. Oh, sorry. That was weird. Let's see. And now we need quick oats. So I don't have quick oats, but I think this is going to be fine. These are just quick. Oh yeah, I did. Quick cooking rolled oats. Never mind. Never mind. I have old fashioned. I didn't realize I had both. Sorry. And I need 3 cups of this. That's about 3 cups in there, I bet. Landon let the dogs out.
I did.
There was no real barking happening, but. Have you guys, what is it? There was that Geico commercial, and it was like, I want to say it was like the guys from Who Let the Dogs Out. But it was about rocky roads. Yeah, I think it was something like that. So, anyways, I thought it was pretty funny because I didn't expect to see Tag Team doing a Geico commercial in 2023. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So this is going to start to solidify here as the oats get. What's your favorite oats?
Steel cut.
Mine's from Hall and.
Oh.
Gotcha. I set you up. Nah, just kidding. But it isn't a Hall & Oates music video until you see Oates' mustache. So. All right, so these.
I heard they're bickering now.
They always are bickering, I think. You can set, because these are going to set, but the reason that they're going to, you need to like let them do their business here. I want to make sure that peanut butter really gets mixed in here. And this is not a job for Tiny Whisk. Tiny Whisk will just trap all those oats in there, and he'll start to suffocate, and nobody wants that.
No.
Do you want Tiny Whisk to suffocate? Is that what you're saying? That's right. Who's going to take care of hydrocephalic whisk? Okay, let's have a little taster here. It's going to be molten lava hot, but that's what you like. Oh man. Oh, it's just like I remember. That's crazy. I have like a sense memory that there's like pops in your head. So I'm going to actually set these just to the side before we scoop them out. We'll kind of do our thing here. Okay. Let's do snickerdoodles. I got a bowl. I think like, I never had, let me put it this way. I never had as a kid, like, never had the choice because we were kind of poor. So I just ate like Quaker oats, like from the tube. Mm-hmm. And you just said thank you. But this is the other thing, we always had it with milk. We never had it with water. As much as we didn't have any money, we still would have oatmeal with milk. And I can't, like I have like instant oats at work just for breakfast. And it's not enjoyable. I mean, I eat it because it fills me up, but at the same time, I'm like, this is garbage. So, oh man, selective on most food. Okay, 3 cups of flour. See, also those are gluten free, no flour. What do you think about that?
Could be helpful for some people.
The gluten folks.
Yes.
Folks? I don't know what word I said. Folks. Oh, it's just 100% superior in almost every way, if you ask me. Like, and anybody who says otherwise, I think, look, I don't want to disparage your taste buds, but go get them checked because I love the richness and you get from it. And I'll be in a restaurant. I like when a restaurant, you know, if you get oatmeal in a restaurant, which our friend Andrea always does, which drives Amy crazy, because she's like, "Why are you ordering oatmeal? You can have anything." And she's just like, "I just like oatmeal." You're like, okay. So, okay. Now, cream of tartar. I saw some controversy about using cream of tartar in snickerdoodles, which I'm like, I don't have an opinion. So,
What's the controversy about it?
I don't know. It's just like some people think there's a tasting difference or how.
Oh.
I don't know. I just think like that's an arbitrary thing to be worrying about, you know.
I heard that they get that from wine barrels.
Can somebody look that up? I don't know. To be perfectly frank with you, or perfectly done with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. One baking soda. Nope, that's baking powder. Here it is. Remember, don't use the baking soda that has been in your refrigerator for a year, just sucking up flavors.
Yeah, that would be something.
It's a cautionary tale. I know that people have done it. So, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Now, this, I believe, I don't have my reading glasses, organic cinnamon. There's cassia as well that is used as a cheap cinnamon substitute. And they can call it cinnamon. So just be, you know, if you want cinnamon, make sure you look. So, byproduct of winemaking, man.
Okay.
Look at you. Look at the big brain on land.
Yeah. Check out the big brain over
That wasn't supposed to go in there. Sorry, everybody. That's fine. It's going to only make things better. So let's get some more cream of tartar in there. I'll put one more. That's about that much. There we go. So, the topping, this is where oh no, it goes in the ingredients. Never mind. Don't listen to me. So combine all the ingredients. I need a small bowl. That's why I got this bowl. So the topping is 1/3 cup of sugar. And this is going to be used to dust the top with. So I was right in doing what I did, so don't follow me. 1/3 cup. I'm a little out of sorts today, I gotta tell you. It's warmer today than it has been. And the air conditioning really hasn't kicked in, so that's one thing. 1/3 in here.
Summer's definitely starting in Reno.
It is definitely starting in Reno. I will 100% agree with you there.
I went for a hike up around Lake Tahoe today, and I wore pants, and that was a mistake.
I imagine.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be cooler up there, but shorts would have been the way to go.
Where'd the squaries go? Oh, here they are. Sorry. You're like, this guy is crazy today. I wonder how I think I knew that because I go to wine country all the time. So I don't know how I didn't put it together that that's the case. Okay, so let's get back to this. There we go. And 1.5. Oh, you want to turn your oven on. 375. Probably should do that, huh, Landon? No, I got it. Don't worry. I want it to be hot, but, so that's... Ooh. There's water in there. Okay, so this is a good job for hydrocephalic whisks because I got tiny whisks there. Also, cinnamon sugar might be one of the better combinations ever put together. I make cinnamon sugar toast at night sometimes, and it is the perfect dessert, I think.
Just don't have too much sugar before bed because you might sleepwalk otherwise.
It's true. I've been having weird dreams. Yeah, it's just insanity. Like, we're really ramping up, especially last week we had that cold snap. And so, like it was like down to the low 30s. It never got to like freezing again. I'm sure in some areas around here. But what was it? Was it Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night. There were snow flurries. And just around here, we had just teeny tiny. But up at Lake Tahoe and Truckee area, they got 22 inches of snow. So, like, I get it. Yeah, I get it, but come on. That's crazy. Okay, so that's done. I've mixed the cookie in a bowl, and the cinnamon, and salt. How much salt do we need? 1/2 teaspoon. They sure do. Chocolate cookies. Well, chocolate, like one of the things that we had gotten into, that's cream of tartar, not the right lid, was port, and having port with dark chocolate and figs, and dates and stuff like that. Oh, like it really is. So Amy and I went out to a date night last Friday, and we went to the steakhouse at Duke's, but we got a 30-year-old port. No, 20-year-old port. But it was so good. It was just so good. So I recommend it. Get yourself one. Okay, so we need to mix these, all the dries together here. Well distributed. Nice. Oh. I haven't really been paying attention to comics the last couple of years just because our comic book store is like way across town from where we are. If I'm on that end, I try and stop, but. Okay. Now we need to get this guy. We need to beat the butter. It's getting a little S&M in here. I found out that you can do up to 30-second clips of any sound from anything that is, you can use it for a soundboard. And there's a way to do it in OBS that I can make a soundboard that is where you can go wah 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 or that's what she said. Things like that. So, okay, I'm gonna move this off to over here because we need to cream the butter, which is a technique. I'm sure we've talked about it before. Here it is. How much butter we need, Landon? We need 1 cup, so we need 2 of those. A lot of butter. So this is not too room temperature, so we're going to have to do some business here. Once we get it going, I mean, we can just soften it a little bit and then we'll go from there. Like I said, I have no how long it's going to take, but while that is... Okay, I want to make sure I did the right one. Oh, nice. You want a cocktail?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I make Landon's cocktail in less than 1 minute? One of those. Two of those. One of these. This is sweet vermouth. Would you like orange or regular bitters?
I feel like regular,
Okay.
but I feel bad saying that because I haven't done it with orange before.
A couple of dashes of that. Ice in a glass. I like to do, it'll settle, but I think it's better, cooler. Where'd my cherries go?
And those cherries are so tasty.
Oh, okay.
Actually, a lot of times when I'm in a bar, I say, why don't you do 2 cherries instead?
I thought so, sir.
Excellent. Thank you
Enjoy.
very much, Doug.
Yeah. Listen, it was only softening, so we'll get one more time.
That's a tasty cocktail.
Yes, it is. So, let's make sure that I'm...
That's a pretty fast oven you got there.
To get up to 10?
Yeah.
So, if you wanted to, you could do it the way I did it a little differently because you don't have to shake it. But I like to shake it because I like it cold, and I don't have the big round ice cubes that you pour over the top of it. So that's why, So, you guys purists out there can hate me, but it still tastes good, huh?
Yes.
So.
It actually tastes delicious.
There you go. I didn't know there was a difference for the longest time that there was a sweet vermouth and a dry vermouth, even though I knew, but I don't know why. I just never, for some reason, I didn't use sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up, having this like more dry, bittery.
Yeah.
And
Well, dry vermouth is like clear, right?
Yeah, and this is red.
Yeah.
So I didn't, but I don't know these.
Yeah.
When I was early on making cocktails. And again, you can come after me, all you purists, but I like this. Because the other thing too is I like a little melt on my ice too, to like give it a little bit of a, which is what you're supposed to have in a. So now this reason we're having this too is that Amy doesn't like rye drinks. So.
Mm.
That's delicious. It's delicious. Good thing cookies only take, 12 minutes to bake.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get the other oven going too. Just because then I can have one go in, we can fit, and then we're good. So, okay, now this is the creaming. So Sorry for the loudness if it is loud. Extra creamy, it says. You can go about 2 minutes, but we're whipping the air into it. And then we're going to add the egg and egg yolk. That your eggs are at room temperature, so take them out, plenty of time prior to this. That rooster is telling you to cock-a-doodle do it. Whatever it is you need to do, that's hypnotizing you. That is a pro tip. I also like things that blend. That's why I have these. I have all of the collection of all of my beaters up here.
Yeah.
Because I love using those.
You're so good at beating.
This is great, but it's kind of cumbersome to get out. You got to plug it in. I can take one of those anywhere. So, okay. So now we need the eggs, which we've got here. This is gonna go. Probably going to go a little long. I hope everybody's cool with that. And then we come over here, and we go, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
I think that worked.
That's fine. My hands are clean. Ooh, let's give as it's cooled so we can work. Oh yeah, okay. See, this is what we want. So now we gotta work. I'm gonna blend this and then we'll get over to that.
So the no bakes have cooled down a bit where they can kind of...
Yeah, they've taken, so any extra liquid that might have been in there or whatever. Okay, so beat on medium ice beat until combined. Scrape down the sides and up to the bottom of the bowl with the rubber spatula as needed. Oh, it's pretty good. Hadn't thought about that. Are you just describing cookie dough? Is that it?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
Though there is now where you can get super pasteurized eggs, so that you can have you can eat cookie dough.
But they say that eating raw flour is bad for you too, or it could be.
Yeah, because you should cook it. I mean, if you're gonna do something, it's not gonna go into a mix where it's gonna be cooked. Yeah. I agree. I've had raw eggs before. It's fine.
Yeah. I just said that as a disclaimer so no one sues us.
Okay, so I want to tell you a story, and it just came to me thinking about not all things are bad for you and they won't kill you. So last night, I took myself out for sushi and was sitting at the bar, and I was sitting next to a mother and her son. I loathe to call them dummies, but they were.
But you want to call them dummies.
They were talking. The son said to the mother at one point, "Why did we start cooking our meat?" And instead of, saying that there's over evolutionary times, it's like, okay, well, they discovered fire she's like, I think that, like lightning's happened and it caught a tree on fire and then like a beast was near it and it died. And then they were like, oh, that smells really good. And that's like, they're talking about like nature's barbecue. And then that's why we started eating cooked meat. And I was like, I just was like, this is not my deal. I'm not going to get involved in this. This is their thing. But I got to tell you, everybody, it took a lot to not be like, what the holy hell are you talking about? So I didn't, though. I kept my composure and just ate my sushi and disassociated, listening. And it didn't stop with that. It just kept going with these conjectures of, and I'm not gonna lie to you, they both had their phones. I'm like, I wanted to be like, do a Google search. Do a Google search, I'm telling you. But couldn't. So just putting that out there that like, I sent Amy a text that I was like, I'm listening to quite possibly the dumbest exchange. And also the woman was extremely rude to the staff. Like just demanding things, not saying thank you. And like when her stuff didn't come out quick enough, like being like, where's my edamame? Oh, that was the other thing. Holy shit, how could I forget the edamame conversation? The son says to her, what is edamame? Now this is not a child. This is not a teenager. This is what I heard was college student that she was taking out because he was the end of the semester. And
Obviously not at UNR. We've got higher standards than that.
I guess, but I can tell you, she then proceeds to tell this kid that edamame is just it's not a soybean, which is what it is. It's just a soybean, just a bean. No, it's part of the pea family, and they can't grow them here. But her grandmother grew them here, and they grew wild. That's one of the claims that she made, that somebody must have given her the plant, and then she said the words, "I ate organic before it was cool," and I was like, I want to leave. This is making me dumber. But bless their hearts for trying.
Yes.
I don't know. I just was like, I didn't want to be that person where it's like, actually, it's somebody who has an idea about these things.
Maybe you should have been that person.
Yeah, but then that would have been a whole thing. And, is it my place to correct somebody in that manner? I mean, I don't want people to be ignorant, but I also think, we carry around an advanced computing system in our pocket at all times. It's really easy to do a Google search. I always tell, I've said this before, but when I used to do career days at Amy's school and stuff, and sometimes at middle schools, I would be like, take your phones out of your pocket. Do you have a phone? If you don't have a phone, anyways, your phone that you have in your pocket is more powerful than the computers they sent people to the moon with. So, be marveled by the thing that you have and use it for a tool. And
they're like, yeah, use it for a tool all the time on Instagram.
Yeah, I've got to take Instagram filters and I've got to correct, instead of...
And TikToks.
Yeah, I'm cool with all of that, but I'm just saying, okay, Ping, I respectfully disagree that sweet potato fries are awesome. Unless you are being facetious too, and then I agree with you 100%.
Wait, you don't like sweet potato fries?
I do not.
If I had to choose for the rest of my life between regular fries and sweet potato fries, I'd choose regular fries.
Yeah.
But,
because you're not a psychopath.
I don't think sweet potato fries, when I've had them, I don't think that they're horrible or anything.
No, I'm not. We've been over this. People agree with me. It's fine to like Miracle Whip. I'm not saying that. I just think you're,
Yeah, I'd rather have
Miracle Whip has its place in the culinary world. It ain't on sandwiches. Let's just put that up.
I'd rather have mayonnaise. And I'd also rather have
No, Amy loves Miracle Whip.
whipped cream instead of Cool Whip.
Well, of course, because Cool Whip is partially hydrogenated oil. It's sweetened. She is very smart. There's no debating that she's very smart. So, with the mix, I moved that too fast. No, we'll edit that out.
Yes.
No, we won't.
It's not like this is live.
We don't know how to do that. So I should have done this opposite. I should have mixed this flour and the butter in this bowl and added, but here we are, and we're gonna
make it work.
make it work. Just everybody calm down. What is it, 7:45? Perfect. We haven't even got one cookie in the oven. Now you don't want to... Yeah, I saw it. I know what you're thinking. He didn't see it. I saw it. Did I see it when I had the mixer?
I didn't see it, Doug. What are you talking about?
I thought I did. Homemade, yes. Homemade whipped cream, like, super superior. Don't fling flour everywhere. Add it gradually. And remember, you're going to need... You don't see... No, just go along with it. Just kidding. I don't know. I need you to call me out. This is chaos, and it's right there. It's just how it is. This is probably gonna work. I don't know. It's right there. I really wish that I had done this opposite, but here we are, everyone. Okay.
It's looking good.
You can just stop and do that. You don't have to just continually pour it in there. Be smart, folks. Not do as I don't until I say do as I do. Luckily, it did not splash out.
No.
Yet. But the night's young. Anything can happen. So what is the whipping doing? Why are we doing it this way? Landon, what's it going to do?
Add air to the mix.
That is right. And what is the air going to do, everybody, to the cookie?
Lighten it up.
It's going to make it so good. That's why snickerdoodles, when you bite into them, are deliciously pillowy.
Mm-hmm.
And we like pillowy cookies.
Yeah.
At least I do. Make sure you do a little scrape down here every once in a while. We might just have to do a part 2 of this next week and finish off our cookies.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea. Okay. So it's going to get thicker and thicker, but that's okay. Yes, it does. Those cracks, that's where the flavor hides. As the instruction says, it's going to be wet. Now, if I did it the opposite way, which I actually might add this into here to finish it off. What do you think, Landon?
I don't know.
I think it's going to be a great idea.
Okay.
I think I need the room.
Yeah, well, let's do it.
It's still going to have the same effect. So we just
I'm gonna defer to the chef on this one.
I wouldn't. I would not. Let's
Well,
see.
it's kind of too late now.
It's
so,
Saturday
you
night
know,
in wine country. I think Amy and the girls are eating at Stark's Steakhouse in Santa Rosa, California.
Heard great things about that place.
Have you ever eaten there?
Actually, I just made that up. I've never heard of it.
Well, let me put it this way. I'm going to tell you great stuff about it. You should go if you're ever in Santa Rosa and you're looking for a place to eat and you like steak, like we like steak. You should go to Stark's Steakhouse. It is quite. It's an excellent meal. They make very delicious cocktails. They make one of the best gin and tonics I've ever had. Now I know you're thinking to yourself, Doug, it's just gin and it's just tonic. How can it be so good? It was excellent.
You know, I don't know, Doug. I have a hard time
With gin and tonics?
going out to some fancy steakhouse when the best steak I've ever had is from a place called Doug's Kitchen.
It's true. I do make a fantabulous steak. Matter of fact, I have two prime rib eye steaks in the sous vide machine right now, and they've been in there since 5 o'clock ish. So they're gonna be good.
No, that's understatement of the year there.
Yeah, I also hear that ping. I also hear. Listen, I always hear you probably shouldn't do that, but you know, I also make her get out of her comfort zone and do things that are fun. So. It says right here, it says the dough will be thick.
yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
Now we're going to, it looks not great right now.
This is all going to plan here.
I know what you're thinking. This doesn't look good, Doug. It looks too.
But the instructions say it.
I know it, Landon. I'm just putting it out there that I think the crowd out there thinks that's not looking good, Doug. I don't think you're doing it right. And you're probably right. I'm probably not doing it right. But here we are. You didn't go. You're not watching Dessert Person with Claire Saffitz to make, cookies. You're over here at Side Dish, and this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you. I had a conversation. I often have a conversation with myself in the car. And a conversation that I had with myself in the car yesterday, was after I was coming home from dinner, was, what about a potluck? Where a potluck, people bring a bunch of stuff, main dishes, side dishes, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And where you just go around and you get plates. And not one thing is the star of your plate. There, you could have a lasagna and you could have a piece of, fish or whatever. How does that work out into the meal plan? What do you think? Could you say, like, if we were going to do a potluck episode, could anything be, I don't know. I'm asking you, everybody. Do you think you could do a potluck? And that way it's kind of like breakfast where there's no star of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a general rule of thumb. I don't eat at potlucks.
I
Because
kind
you
of feel
can't
that way.
trust
No,
everybody's kitchen.
I was thinking that just 10 seconds before you said it.
Now, if you trust the people that you are going to be there with. Now, do I have gloves? Aha!
But the thing is, you go to a restaurant and you automatically trust it. But I'm sure there's weird shit that happens that I'm not supposed to say that.
What, shit?
Yeah.
You can say shit. We can say whatever we want. It doesn't matter. I marked specifically that this is not a show for children.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably stuff that happens at restaurants that you wouldn't like if you knew it happened, but
Yeah.
generally, it's one of those things where and I'm kind of not making sense here because I agree with you on the potluck thing.
I don't know. I think this seems too loose, don't you guys?
No, the instructions say it's going to be loose
It's going to be thick
or thick.
and then roll into balls, which I guess,
Let's just go with it.
yeah, we'll see what happens. This recipe could be a pile of shit. Who knows?
But my point is that normally when even if some weird stuff's going on, as long as you don't know, it won't hurt you.
I guess. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do.
That looks good to me.
I mean, who knows? I'm going to put it down. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to take
I think that looks good.
this guy. No, we're going to take the bigger. Which one's over is bigger? This is the biggest, but we're going to take the bigger one. Hold, please. Got to go to the basement. Talk amongst yourself. Here's the topic. Oh. Am I insane? Did you guys come to a consensus?
I think that you
Oh, that is might be too-
are not
That's too big.
insane.
Oh, good. That's good to know. That's too big, guys. Okay. See, I didn't get to. I didn't. There's a piece of like a whole streak of peanut butter that didn't get pushed in here. Okay. Doesn't matter.
So we are doing the no bake cookies right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set them out because then they should firm up to being able to be. I'm also gonna put them in the refrigerator, or I would put them in the refrigerator if I had room, but I don't. But we'll see what happens here. This gets going forever. I'm only gonna do part of these, and then maybe I will. I think I have room. Maybe I have room in the kegerator. I'll show you these in a sec. I'll bring them over more closely. Since these are not going to be baked, you don't have to worry about spreading.
So you can put them as close as you want, really.
Realistically, you could, yes. I think there's a notion of getting them off, but no, not a notion of getting them off in that way. Like this. But see, it's still quite warm. They're not really set, but they are much better than they were.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, to me, like you want to get these to a place because the chocolate and the butter.
Look at that close-up of them, guys.
Oh, yeah, get in there. Okay, I'm going to bring another one of these over here and start to put these on. Now it says it'll be quite a thick thing, so
I think it's looking good, Doug.
I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to be, my friend. So
Well, that one ball looks good to me.
it's true. Yep. The glove doesn't mean anything right now. I don't know why I did it. I thought it might be something, but it didn't. So here we are.
Wasn't in the movie This Is Spinal Tap? Wasn't that going to be like the name of their album,
Love glove?
or Touch the Glove, or
I
something?
think it was supposed to be love glove. Something like that.
It just made me think of that.
It does. It is that. Okay. Do I have room over here? Nope.
We're just looking to chill these no bake cookies, guys.
You know what you can do? Hey,
What's
here's
that?
what you can do, Landon.
Put them in the freezer.
If
They'll cool down a lot quicker that way.
Well, if I didn't have so much ice cream in here, you might be able to do that. This is, I gotta tell you, everybody, I gotta clean some things out. This weekend,
We found some space in the refrigerator.
I had to take the oven roasted potatoes that we're gonna have with our steak. I got these at Costco.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, I think we're in for a treat.
Looking good. Okay. I'm flavorful? Yes, I know that. I'm also delightful. My hands are clean. So here we go. This is what we're doing.
Yes.
Now these will, because again, the butter's in there. Ice cream sandwiches with all, I have a bunch of different ice creams in there. We could make chocolate chip ones, or chocolate ice cream ones. Where are we at? Okay. So you're gonna have to wait. I think we're just gonna do the snickerdoodles and the no bake ones, and then we'll do the others next week.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
I think that's
Actually,
a great
the
plan.
oatmeal we might be able to get the oatmeals done. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. What we'll do is we'll put them in the oven. We'll prepare them and put them in the oven. And then by these time out, we'll be, because it's like 12 minutes, so shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be. If these come out terribly, don't blame me, blame the recipe. I did everything I was supposed to. 3 cups, 1 1/3 cup granulated sugar.
I think they're going to turn out great.
Yeah, well, we'll see. What's your favorite, like, who is in your life made, like, your most favorite cookie ever? Like, a cookie that you're like, it might not be your favorite cookie, but it's like, this person made it, so it makes it much better. It could be a store. I don't care.
Huh. I'm not coming up with a good answer on this one.
You're not, you like your grandma or anybody that didn't make like a really good cookie?
No. My grandparents had a habit of
Well, that's what it says to do.
not making cookies and
Roll the
slash
cookie dough
not,
mold into with
not living long.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing. Am I doing it wrong?
No, I think that
I mean,
think
it's
it's
really,
looking-
it's really not. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not. I don't know if it's supposed to be like. It might be too dry. We're gonna find out together. That's all I can say. How about that? Root.
I think they're
Rice
looking just like they're supposed to be.
I don't know. I've never made snickerdoodles before, so I guess we'll find out together. I'm gonna get 12 out of this, and we'll put them in there. For science, everything's for fun. We love science around here,
Yeah.
except for climate change. I don't believe in it. No, I do. I'm just kidding.
Let's yeah.
Also, that's what happens.
That is what happens.
There's a lot of places that I really have loved, and then you get there. So Deefy and Ping, I posted the recipe for the perfect sandwich loaf in the Discord. Have you had a chance to make it, or do you know of anybody who has made it? Because I would love to know their opinion on what it tastes like. I know that the people I have made it and given it to have loved it, but I would love to get like how people have made it. So, yeah, I mean, you can make it in like a 9.5 by 5, and it would be fine. But like, I think it lends better to being in the like 4 by. No, it's 5 by 11 or 13. But anyways, I think it makes better bread that way because then you don't have a giant loaf that's really tall.
Mm-hmm.
So $10 for funnel cake.
What is a zeppole?
I think aren't they? I don't know. When you get
Maybe we'll have an answer shortly.
Yeah, and maybe we can make one. I don't know if we've ever. But
Yeah. Hey, that'd be something.
it is. We could do more carnival food. Can you go let the doggies in?
Yes.
I hear them barking, and I don't want the neighbors to complain. Thank you, Landon.
You've got good ears because I do not hear that.
Yeah, I just know what to listen to. Okay, so these are going to go in our top oven, 375, and they're about baked for about 10 minutes. So that's not terrible. We can wait 10 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope it's not a disaster and they taste good because I really love snickerdoodles. But I'll have to figure it out. I mean, if it doesn't, then we'll figure it out. But I mean, everything has been the way it was supposed to. It will be thick, it says. So, anyways, let's go off and I am going to hold off on the rest. It's ambitious to make more than one. But next week we'll make oatmeal and peanut butter chocolate chip because they are delicious. Thank you, Landon.
You're welcome.
Oh, so okay. I'll need to look. Oh, that is wow. That is wow. Zappoli's, I'll look up because again, it sounds like that is Zappoli's. Is that Italian? Sounds Italian to me, don't you think? Okay, so it's like it's kind of like, you know what? Just gonna give myself a little maple syrup here. I don't know why. Just because I'm crazy.
But we just decided that you're not insane.
No, I'm definitely crazy.
Oh, well.
Get
You
out of
fooled us.
Yeah, because we made the Oli balls, which are Dutch, which are fried dough balls with sugar and cinnamon on them. So I'm gonna go to Doughboy Donuts and buy donuts for myself tomorrow. I think. I really have been craving a donut. I haven't had one.
Yeah. You know, when I most crave donuts is when I get sick. For whatever reason, I want donuts when I'm sick.
That, my friend, is an interesting tidbit.
Yeah. But you know, I really like the Donut Bistro.
Oh, on Pyramid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're my favorite. They're definitely by far my favorite.
They're my favorite in town.
Because I like they're a small business owned, and they work really hard. So
Yeah.
yeah, well, I don't have a 90-year-old Italian grandmother make Zappoli's really good. You're just gonna have to have the ineptitude of a 46-year-old Irish man, Irish descent boy. So I'm doing my best. Okay, 1 cup of you know what? Screw it, we're doing it. This will be really easy. It says 10 minutes of prep time and 10 minutes of cook time. Do we believe that, everybody?
Well, there's only one way to find out for sure.
Because I don't, but we'll see. Okay, so in a large bowl, beat the butter. Listen, I've been left alone for too long by myself, and so like I get weirder and weirder the longer I'm by myself. That's why it's good to have Amy, because at least she can keep me grounded to not being so weird.
Yeah.
So, you know that living on your own, you can get a little weird with yourself.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started there, Doug.
I'm gonna soften this up, or try to at least.
So where'd you go for sushi last night?
Well, just down on Los Altos here, there's the Joint.
Oh, they've got a joint
Yeah.
in my neighborhood, too.
Yeah, down on Plum down there.
Yeah, on Plum.
I've eaten there. It's good. I mean, I like this one because it's convenient, and we've been going there for a long time. I love sushi. So, I mean, that's okay. Let's talk about sushi. Could we make sushi? Because it's just a bunch of, you know, I don't know. What do you think?
You got to get fish that is made for it because it's treated in a way
Yeah. So
that if it's frozen to a low enough temperature that any worms will die.
it's flash frozen, as they say.
Yeah.
And also, you want like you also want like salmon belly, which is a little fattier. There's sushi grade tuna.
That's actually my favorite sushi is the salmon nigiri.
It is mine, but I also love hamachi now. I used to not, but just a good hamachi is.
Now what's hamachi?
It's just a tuna,
Okay.
yellowfin, I think it is, but it is quite delicious. So, you know, but you're eating. I think anything that you have to like, you get in pieces. It's kind of like tapas in a way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything, it's like small portions. Not one, unless you have a little mouse stomach, you're not going to eat one roll of sushi. You're going to at least have a couple.
Yeah.
And maybe some nigiri.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that's like kind of tapas. We've made tapas. But making salmon nigiri would be really good. Could you get out of the kitchen? Thanks, Woody. He really wanted to know.
He knows better.
He really wanted to know what's going on. That's almost done. I gotta tell you, not looking great. I gotta go back and look at the recipe. What did we mess up here?
Let me take a look.
I don't think. Yeah, you're not gonna like it. They're not like soft and thick snickerdoodles. So we got 3 cups of flour, cream of tartar, bacon.
Time over?
No, 5 more minutes. Baking soda, cinnamon, salt, 1 cup of unsalted butter, sugar. Wait, did I add sugar?
I don't know. I don't know why you're.
I don't think I added sugar.
I'm working the cameras here, man.
Where are you guys? Oh my god, this is where Amy would be. I don't think I don't think I added the sugar. But now it's too late.
It is definitely too late at this point.
Okay, hold on. With the flour, cream of tartar, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt together. Yeah. Yeah, I screwed that up, everybody.
A little mulligan.
Snickerdoodles are not going to be good. Yeah, that's why they look weird, because the sugar didn't melt
Yeah,
and it didn't give enough. We didn't have enough volume.
that's what it is. I think.
It's 100% that. I mean, I could probably. Yes, that is okay.
You know.
I didn't add sugar. I'm 100% sure I didn't add sugar, because remember I did the butter, and then I just added the eggs.
Yeah.
God, reading is hard.
So are you making a quilt, Deefy?
Yeah, oh, Evie is a wonderful quiltress.
Really? Don't.
Seamstress.
Oh man, don't. I better not introduce her to my mom, because that's all my mom does.
Oh yeah.
They'll be bosom buddies.
Ha ha ha! Okay, so let's see.
No, I said I better not introduce you.
Okay, beat butter and both the sugars until fluffy. Man, why did I think that I don't know. I don't know what happened there, everybody. It's weird. The sugar is out. It is out. Don't worry. This is as they say in the biz, not a great thing for Doug. So, for this recipe, we need 1/2 cup of brown sugar, which, here we go. Yeah, I can't believe that I did that. That's rookie move, everybody.
I've watched every episode of Side Dish, guys, and this is the first mistake in all the episodes. So you know what? It's a pretty good record there.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's pretty good. All right, and we need that's a 1/2 cup. Nope, that's a 1/3 cup. Here's the 1/2 cup. I need a cup of this. I just can't believe that's. I mean, of course it's not going to be good. I will tell you what. We'll do snickerdoodles next week again, and we'll try to do it correctly. Oh, that's just heartbreaking for me. That's what happens when you try to do too many things. Yeah, I can already see a difference in terms of what it looks like. I mean, when you think about it, we always talk about this, right? Sugar is considered a liquid, and without it, I mean, it's not gonna be as thick as you want it to be. So
yeah, that's what she said.
That would be Oh yeah, these are rocks, everybody. We basically made cinnamon sugar rocks.
Maybe they're delicious.
I mean, they don't spread. We'll see. I doubt it, but here we are. Live and we learn. I'm gonna make snickerdoodles this week. I'll take a picture of it, but I don't know. How do you think it's salvageable? Because I can't think of a way that's salvageable. I guess I could add the sugar in and let it go, but it didn't get creamed correctly. So I don't think it's gonna break down the way
we're gonna try them.
Yeah.
And if they're not
I mean,
good, then
listen,
that's fine.
We go home 2 more hours and then see what really happens. So
Yeah.
they're okay. So we need that, and we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay, what is that? Yeah, this is the wet. I am like sitting here in my brain.
Ping's on it. He confirmed it.
Yeah. Yep.
For the topping, but not for the dough.
I didn't add it in there. I remember that we talked about we did it for the top. Yeah, I just didn't. That's what happened is I looked at the wrong. I didn't look at the thing. Okay, we're gonna get this and we'll add the oatmeal and. They are a sacrifice. To be perfect, I really wish I could have a mulligan. I feel like I could do better.
You know?
What do you guys think? Will you stick around if we keep going? Because it's only 10 minutes of baking. And I know how to make them now, so I think we can get it together pretty quickly. What do you think, Landon?
Yeah, you know? Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, we're doing it. I mean, I feel like I really want a snickerdoodle, and like not having one will really make me upset. So we're gonna finish. We'll get the oatmeal cookies in, and then we'll have those too.
You know what, Doug? There is a possibility that, you know, you hear all these stories about how great inventions were made by mistakes. Maybe those cookies back there are actually the best cookies that have ever been made in the history of humankind right now.
It's possible. Anything's possible. Without the amount of sugar that is needed, I bet you they taste real bad.
There's only one way to find out for sure.
Unless you can't have sugar, and then, you know. Okay. So now, smaller. Sorry. We're going to redeem ourselves. We got this. Don't worry, everybody. I don't think they're really hot. They're really warm, but I don't.
Hot still?
Yeah. I don't think that there is enough sugar to save them. Unless you like just roll them in there even now. I mean, I guess you could try and like take the sugar, cinnamon sugar, and just be like. It's not true. It's not true. He's a liar. Landon doesn't know what he's talking about.
These are the best cookies that have ever been created in the history of humankind.
Oh, they're so terrible. These might be one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. Oh, that's so bad. Oh my God, that is horrendous. Oh, I'm sorry that anybody who saw me do that. That was terrible. Okay, back to the drawing board. We're finishing up oatmeal, right? Okay, I need a cup. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that. 1 1/3 cup, 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna mix it in because it's all gonna go there. I don't even know if they would be good for people who can't have sugar. And I mean, they're
Delicious.
They're atrocious, and you know it. I know that you're trying to make me feel bad, but I gotta tell you, bud, they're. Let me look at. I still have the bakey, floury grossness in my mouth, and it's so bad. It's so bad. I feel bad for you and for me. Holy Moses. Okay, so we need woo! We need cinnamon. We have cinnamon. Where does the cinnamon go? Here it is. Okay. Listen, guys, I love Landon more than most human beings on this planet. I really do. But he's a bit of a trickster. He always takes you down a path where you're like, he might be lying to me about this. And then at the end he goes, no, I didn't actually do that. But you want to believe it. You do. So, I mean, anything is possible with Landon. Let's put it that way. 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. That is right here. It's a wonderful. He's a wonderful human being, but I got to tell you, I don't always trust him. And it's not his fault. I mean, he does it with the intention of comedy almost every single time. Yeah. And you know what? I applaud him for that. So, okay, nutmeg. So I have fresh nutmeg. Here it is. That cookie was so dry. It might be the driest cookie I've ever eaten in my entire life. It is. Oh my god! It is terrible.
You know, it's not the best cookie. It's not that bad, guys. You know,
This is not. I can't listen, man. You can say that it is not the best cookie. It's the worst cookie ever. One of the
I'm sure I've had worse cookies.
I can't imagine how. That literally.
You know, I don't specifically remember, but I'm sure I've had worse cookies.
I've never seen a cookie do that before, where it just stays the same shape. This, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, I'm glad that everybody's having a great time. I really am, because that makes me happy. But I gotta tell you, at the same time, I just ate one of the worst things I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I have had bad things. And oh God, it was the worst. Okay. Okay. I've done all that. We're stirring in. We're going to gently stir in. We're going to do this just in this manner. I'm telling you, once again, I feel there's just not enough.
Did we make sure we put all the ingredients in this one? I haven't been paying attention.
I put 2 sticks of butter in, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 large egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder.
Sounds good. I'm just saying it'd be something if we did it again.
And
if we messed up on our mulligan.
well, this is not even our mulligan. This is for the oatmeal cookies.
Oh.
And 1/8 of baking powder and 1/8 of ground nutmeg. And so now we're going to mix it all together because we still have to add in the oats. I'm going to have to make it a short. I mean, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like. Okay.
Well, you know it is the first day of summer, so you know.
Is it technically the first day?
Well, I feel like
June 22nd is technically the first day.
I feel like it's the first day that it feels like summer, so I'm just saying it's the first day of summer.
I don't even know what is happening, but here we are, 8:24. Mandy and I are going to be eating our steak dinner at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today in preparation for this delicious dinner.
Except for a terrible cookie.
No, actually, that's true. It's the first thing I've had to eat today.
Well, listen, if I could have gotten Faz's recipe, I would have done that, but I didn't know that he was like a super snickerdoodle maniac. Jeez. This is information. Yes, I believe the cookie was a crazy pill. I agree with you. Okay. Now we need to add in 1.5 cups of quick cooking oats. Now, you know what? I'm not really happy about what's going to happen next, and you're not going to be either because apparently this is rolled oats, old-fashioned. It's gonna be fine.
What's wrong with rolled oats?
Nothing. They're not quick cooking apparently. So we're just.
I think rolled oats make a much superior oatmeal to quick oats.
Well,
so
here we are.
Maybe it'll make a much superior cookie.
It's going to be fine. Everybody, it's going to be fine. I mean, we do what we do. Okay, I need another spatula because it wouldn't be an episode unless I got every dish in the house dirty. Okay, good thing that those potatoes only take 8 minutes to cook, and the steaks really only take about 5 minutes to cook afterwards because they're sous vide. And the corn only takes about 2 minutes, 3 minutes to cook too. So. Okay, we need those. Okay, this feels better than the other one. This is not like dry clumps. Oh God, I got to have a drink. That seriously, it's like sitting in the back of my throat. It's just dry flour. I'm thinking of it. Oh God, it's terrible. First of all, anybody who's watching the first half is watching. If you've gotten this far in the video after the live stream, listen, I'm sorry. You watch something and you're like, I don't really like this show anyways. It's crazy. This person makes no sense. Here we are. Okay.
At least you're doing an excellent job of mixing that stuff.
I think so. I'm trying to get it really, the oats really in there.
Yeah.
But this is the oatmeal ones. I haven't even made the other ones yet. Don't worry. That will come together. Okay. Where are we at? Here. I don't know. I'm just guessing how big I want to make these. And I think this is like a good cookie size. Now at this point, if you wanted to add, I don't know, raisins, you could. I would never do it.
Wait. We're not adding raisins to the oatmeal?
Yeah, no. They're just going to be plain. I'm sorry. You can put raisins on top and eat it that way.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What's your idea, Deefy? Make some cocoa chips. Oh, thank you, Ping. Very
Okay, I'll tell you
comment.
what. I don't even know if I have raisins, everybody. That probably is part of the problem. Chaos. Complete chaos everywhere. Dried fruit. Do I have dried fruit? Nope, I don't even have any raisins in here. So you're going to have to go without raisins, everybody. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is just, it didn't call for raisins in the recipe, so I didn't get any. This is where we live.
Deefy says you got them. Golden raisins.
I don't have golden raisins. Did I buy golden raisins at some point? Do you know this for a humanly fact?
They seem to know the layout of your pantry there.
I don't think there's golden raisins in there. Maybe you can make raisins if you microwave grapes. I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that's how that works. I'm not a scientist, so we could try it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of heat in my face. Did you see that?
No, I'm being a bad cameraman.
Sorry, everybody. I knocked my mic on the floor.
I'm being a bad cameraman, and they missed it.
All right, we start again. This goes over to here. This goes into the trash. And we start with 2. We need 2 sticks of butter. Oh my God. It's dynamic tonight. I gotta tell you, if Amy was here, she would have been like, call it. She would have eaten that thing and she would have gone to the bathroom and been like, we can never make cookies again. So just take note that if this is the chaos that you love, and here we are. Okay. This is why we're doing this quickly, because we want to make sure that they come together nicely. Now, we don't need any more cinnamon sugar. We already got that. Check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And a small bowl. That's not great. We're going to mix, okay, sugar, or sorry.
What was that noise?
And my phone asking me if I've drank water today.
Oh. Well, have you?
I mean, I have, but not enough to sustain a human life. Let's put it that way.
And yet you're still here.
It's crazy. Okay, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Is everybody having deja vu yet? Okay. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. It's all coming back to me when you do something a second time. I'm speed running it, everybody. Okay. And we need a half teaspoon of salt. Actually, flip our butter.
You know, Ping, yeah, you're right. As I said earlier, I've seen all episodes of Side Dish. I keep statistics on them, and this is
So full of shit.
the longest show in the history of Side Dish.
This is going to definitely be the longest episode ever. But I appreciate each and one of you who are sticking around. And you know
They're
what?
troopers.
You know, they love this, and I love you. So it's just the best. You make me feel better about a lot of things. Okay. Let's see. Sugar, cream, tartar, cinnamon, salt, butter's in there. 1 1/3 cups of granulated sugar. That goes in next. Okay, don't worry. This is good. Where's hydrocephalic whisk? Here he is. I mean, at this rate, Landon, we're going to have to make another cocktail, don't you think?
We might have to. I will say though
Are you dry over there?
that I am.
Okay, well,
And that cocktail, since the only thing I've eaten today was that snickerdoodle, did kind of hit me.
Snickerdoodle. Listen, you didn't eat a snickerdoodle. You ate a snicker. You didn't eat a snickerdoodle.
There was no doodle going on.
There was no doodle going on. You ate a snicker, and it is the worst. Hey, leave it alone. The dogs in the back are freaking out about something. Who knows what it is. Okay, now, here's where we left off with this, everybody. We need 1 1/3 cup of sugar. Here's 1/3 cup of sugar. That goes in there with that. And here's 1 cup. Oh man, that seems like it might make more sense than what I did. Don't you think? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I gotta wash these. Or I'm rinsing, but you get the picture, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also, I think I'm going to throw I got a rabbit problem in the backyard, so when those harden up, those Snickers that I made, when they harden up, I'm going to throw them at the rabbits and hopefully get rid of them. Because I think they're going to be rocks once they finally cool all the way.
What's wrong with the rabbits?
They eat my garden. They're out there mocking me.
But they're pretty cute, though.
It doesn't matter, Landon.
Maybe you just put some netting around your stuff.
I don't want to live in harmony with them. How about that? Listen,
No.
That's not the point. Hey, beat it.
hey, yeah, maybe we can make a dish with the rabbits.
I don't think so. Amy would not allow that.
Well, maybe we just need to wait till next year when she goes out of town and we have guys' night side dish rabbit edition.
Also, hey, do you know what next week is? Actually, not next week. You know what 2 weeks from now is? It's our 4th anniversary.
Oh,
Isn't that insane?
that's crazy.
4 years.
I knew that because I'm keeping track of this.
Of course you are. He's running a side dish fan page that has everything that you need to know about side dish.
Yes.
It has critical stats about the show.
Yeah.
He has a fan fiction section in which he, talks about what he thinks is going to happen. So
Yeah. I write a zine about it.
yeah, he has a newsletter. I don't see a dime from it, but apparently he's monetizing and I'm not. So
Well,
you know what? I guess he puts out better.
all's fair in love and internet.
He puts out better content than I do. I can't fault him for that. Listen, I will think that there is probably a number. If I had extra money, I would love to pay somebody to take all of my videos that I have and edit them into things that like best of burns, best of like me eating something too hot too fast, things like that. But I don't have money for that, and since I don't have any money from this show other than just hanging out, here we are. Where's the roundies? Oh, here we are.
Okay. Listening to your viewers.
Landon doesn't care. Neither do I. We actually are looking forward to like dying.
It builds up your immune system.
That's right. Okay. Everybody happy? Are you happy now?
They've got to be.
I mean, listen. I appreciate you taking care of me because obviously I would eat, just terrible cookies if I had to. I think I have some scotch. I have some I have some Game of Thrones scotch I could put back in there and keep it going. Oh yeah, that looks completely different than what we had before.
Oh yeah.
Like completely.
We're going to do a little zoom in. That looks way different. Hyper. Ooh.
Oh no, I know DVU clip. Twitch is an oddity to me. I'm not sure. I mean, I understand sort of how it works, but oh yeah, I like just telling by the consistency of this. It's way different. Okay. We're going to do this in 3 parts, it says. Okay, 1. Listen, I still think it seems too... It's going to be thick. Advertisement of thickness is not a lie. It's going to be thick. Wrong oven. Those got some time. Yeah, those got some time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What are we going to do? 2 minutes?
I'm going to do 5. Every oven is different.
Okay.
Every oven is different. So
you can...
You want to make sure, if some ovens are not hotter than others. And again, I got to tell you, I'm nervous.
Let's look at this thickness here.
I think it's different. It's definitely different in texture. Oh, definitely.
You can hear that motor straining.
Scrape.
We're not even done yet.
We got one more add in here, and that's why, again, it is different. It is a different texture at this point than it was before, obviously. But I still have one batch of dry to go here, and I'm a little nervous. So this is here we go. That was my concentration face. My tongue almost came out so many times, but I was thinking, don't stick your tongue out, don't stick your tongue out. That's what I do when I'm concentrating. So the difference I can tell already. It is similar. This is the snickerdoodle remake thing.
Be careful, don't get your finger trapped in there. That'd be quite the thing.
Okay. Oh my God. Everybody be excited, because I think, you know, adding sugar to the cookie made it probably better. It is thick, but I can already, I mean, the consistency is much different.
In a good way.
Yeah, like in a much better way. I mean, look at the, before when I was like, I think this is a good size, but you can, when I was making the balls before, like they were, see how it spreads? I don't know if you can see that, but
No, we can see
yeah,
it.
That's I think what you're looking for. Oh yeah, wait, it's like night and day different. So two things you're gonna do. You need to, this is about the size you want, and then you're just gonna, oh yeah, totally different, 100%.
Maybe these are going to be the best cookies that have
I mean,
ever been created. in
We
humankind.
can only hope. They got to be better than what it is. I still don't like it, but I'll go with it. I mean, having never made it, we'll go with it. Good thing I made a lot of these sheets up today so that. Besides, we've made the brown butter chocolate chip cookies before. So these snickerdoodles are new. And the no bakes are new. We have made the oatmeal before, but Amy really loves oatmeal, so I wanted to have oatmeals for when she came back from her trip.
Oh,
I'm a nice guy that way.
yeah. It's a very nice thought.
I mean, snickerdoodles. Hi, Ted. Welcome to the show. These are.
Well, time to check on something.
You've made it to the second half of chaos, where we are in the an unknown territory of being 8:45 at night. I did it again.
You did.
Whoa! Those, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they are jiggly.
Yeah,
I think they can go for another 5. That's
Really?
10. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna
turn them around.
turn them, and we're gonna do another 5. I mean, listen. This is what you have to watch. You bake your oven is your oven. We're at 4,500 feet, which is higher up. So there you go. Oh, snickerdoodles. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Ted. I appreciate your contribution to the episode and to my life. These dogs are. I don't know if it's the rack. It's also the lower oven, which I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It is at the same height, I believe, as the other one, but we'll see. I might break it up for the next batch, and I can let you know. I can just tell by the feel of these; they feel completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And now that they're sitting for a minute, the whatever remaining liquid that was in here that hadn't like soaked up has soaked up into the. So, it'd be fun, Ted. Hey, if you still had that website that I gave you from when I was in Portland and we did the thing there, and you went there with your phone and you turned on your camera, we could add you to the. We could go to TEDCam and see what TEDCam is doing, but that's only if you want to do that. You probably don't, but it's an option. That's the other thing. Because I can set that up, maybe I should do some remotes with people. Because we can have remote correspondence out in the world of side dish. What do you think? That'd be fun. Okay. I like this. I think these are going to be good. I feel much better. I feel if we left this, and not had it a resolution to the snickerdoodle problem, that I would have probably had a breakdown. Not for us. I mean, Amy's out of town. I'm gonna be by myself, and I don't know. Mother's Day for us is kind of a moot point.
Mm-hmm.
I celebrate the mothers in my life. Okay. Hey, thank you. We want to bake these for 10 minutes, but I'm going to bake them, and you know what? I'm going to take Ping's advice and bring this up. And we'll go from there. And then I'll turn them at 5 minutes. Nope. We need to turn them.
Okay, Ping, if these don't turn out, it's your fault.
Yep, it's all on you.
I'm just kidding, Ping.
Okay. Landon needs a cocktail. Give me your glass. We're just going to make it straight like we would normally. And without the shaker, and see how you like it different.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, it's like, as much as I do like a good Manhattan, I do think I like an old fashioned better. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know.
For some reason, I thought we had a conversation on how Manhattans were our favorite cocktail.
They are great. I do really love them, but I don't know. I think maybe my taste buds have changed.
Okay.
I don't know. It's listen.
Well,
I just don't know.
Fair enough.
Don't worry. I'll be right back. Got to get a cocktail stir.
And here we have one. Barkeep, I'd like 2 cherries, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm such a terrible host.
Not 0.
Oh, there might be like 2.5 in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny, DP? I thought about the end where I
Thank you.
drink and have. Yeah, that would be a good one too. But
Another delightful
yeah,
cocktail.
there we go. These are gonna have to settle, or not settle, but you know what I mean. So we need these for 3 more minutes. And these can sit here, cool, and then I'll get a cooling rack.
Look at those guys. We can't zoom in on that very well.
As Amy would say, we have all of this counter and no space.
Well, that's what happens when you got a professional operation here.
Listen, let's not go that far. I appreciate your efforts, but come on. Professional means that, something, and this ain't it. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes or so, probably a little bit more, but yeah, I can already tell. The sugar is gonna melt even more because of the heat, and they're gonna.
So yeah, but just to hit on what I was saying earlier, the previous what?
The no bakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I think these are good. Or at least they're gonna be. Oh yeah, they're gonna be. Yes.
But the previous record for longest episode was episode E104, and we've already passed that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Landon's categorization is for his, but I mean, I think the longest before this episode was at least an hour and a half.
I like these no bakes.
All right, that's nostalgia.
Kind of feel bad for the people watching in TV land that they can't partake in this.
Yeah, that is like, I'm 8 years old sitting in the kitchen with my mom.
Yeah, they're set pretty well, Ping.
Oh my God, that is so good. Hey Google there did something. Nope, no, go away. Go away. Sorry. My phone went crazy. Oh, this is really good.
Yeah. Delicious.
Uh-huh.
Especially because it's only the second thing I've eaten today.
There's not making a point to let me know that he's starving. Listen, we could have ended this episode 50 minutes ago had you just said, no, I think we're good. But here we are, leading into the chaos. Oh, God. Yeah, that's going to be good. I can already tell. Man, those are so good.
Yeah, delicious.
And if you put them in, I'll probably let them set a little bit more in the refrigerator, but then you can put them in a bag.
But they've set pretty well.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Do you think the girls are going to watch the episode?
No, I believe the girls are at Star Steakhouse eating delicious food and drinking bottles of wine. They are not going to watch anything. They might. If you're out there, we miss you. Okay. I set my cocktail down somewhere and I don't. Oh, here it is. Okay, so what did we learn? Well, these are doing their business. 1, don't forget ingredients.
Yeah.
Read carefully.
Yeah.
Don't be a dum-dum like Doug. And
But it happens.
it does. And actually, it does. But I kind of feel like there is no recovering from that, right? There's just, once you get past the point of the sugar is not going to be incorporated enough and the butter is not going, it's not going to be broken down and it's just not going to be good. So just slow down, read your recipe. Oh, that is good. Mm-hmm. Okay, so these have cooled. Okay, perfect. Enough that I can touch them and then we're gonna put them on the rack. But I do like eating a little bit of a gooey cookie, don't you?
Yeah.
A little bit of a hot cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Absolutely.
I think that looks pretty damn good. Bit of a square. So 20 minutes in my oven gets you where you want to be. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell. I don't remember how we made them last time, but I think these are pretty much right on par. I think that was episode 163, maybe? Or no, 103? I don't know. It has a 3 and a 1 in it. And it's not 13 and it's not 31. So there's another number in there. But these will cool pretty fast once I get them on the, well, cool enough that we can eat them. They're probably cool enough to eat right now. Cool like the fawns.
Hey.
They smell delicious. I'll tell you that much. So you could change these up a little bit too. If you wanted to have like the brown butter in here, you could definitely do that. That would be pretty delightful in it that way. But, okay. You want to try one of these, Landon?
Absolutely.
Come on, mate. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty good.
It's pretty dang good.
The oats, because they're not the quick oats, probably have a little bit more to them than.
I like that.
I do think it's pretty good, though.
I do feel that texture is underrated in cuisine. I like
Yeah.
texture to what I'm eating.
Oh, yeah, that's the little hint of the nutmeg comes through
Yeah.
is really good.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Fun fact about nutmeg. If you eat enough of it, you will hallucinate.
How much do you have to eat? I'm just asking for science.
I don't know. But I do
have
know
a
that.
lot of it.
Okay.
So,
There's only one way to find out for sure.
actually, they are crispy on the outside and,
Uh-huh.
and melty in the middle.
Yep.
Man, that is. Well, anything's better than eating a flour ball that has slightly cinnamony sugar taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, we dove so that we could go to our zenith. And we did it together.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, 41 seconds on these. They're going to take a little bit longer than that, but
But how are they looking?
they're flat. Well, they're not flat, but they're puffy.
So they're not like the previous.
Oh no, they don't look like. I mean, I guess we could put a little bit of Elmer's glue and water on those and seal them up and make them look like boulders for D&D. I mean, you gotta kind of roll with it, folks.
Yep. You got to roll with everything in life.
Too much anything will kill you. Too much fun. Too much ice cream.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to let these go for about 5 more minutes because I think that's going to be perfection. And while we do that, let's talk about what's happening next. So, should we do an interlude and then more cookies? Or what do you think for next week? We could do cookies next week, or we could just do something else. It's summer. Let's get some summer ideas that we haven't already made. I mean, it's really hard with 191 episodes. But, like, maybe some variations on things that we've already made.
You know, I was talking to my parents on the way over here. They brought up a corn salad that we made. We could do something like that.
Well, I would, yes. Wait, is that? Nope. I thought it might be Amy going, "What the hell are you doing?" But it's not. It's just imagery telling me eat. I don't know what it says. Eat what you want day. So apparently that's what it is today. We're eating cookies. Full drink with fruit drink with umbrella.
Yeah, that's a summer deal.
That is a good deal. Do you have any suggestions, Annie, of what that would be? I haven't even thought. I mean, I'll tell you. We made those like margarita-esque where we were just tequila and the kind of fruit juices and stuff. They were excellent. I really enjoyed like a tequila summer drink. So we could definitely find something. Maybe something, a blended daiquiri. Maybe just like a blended strawberry daiquiri. What do you think about that?
That was the answer of a Jeopardy question the other day.
A blended
Daiquiri.
strawberry daiquiri?
No, daiquiri. Banana daiquiri.
Banana daiquiri would be pretty good too. My dad used
Except
to.
that it has bananas in it.
You hate bananas?
I'm not a big fan.
We haven't made too much. Again, I wish I knew where that recipe was. It was for the thing that we made when we were doing the Whole 30. There was this dish. There was like a frozen banana, like ice creamy dish that was pretty good. With that and peanut butter and I think some chocolate. I don't remember. It was really good. Could you get out of the kitchen, Jack or Gus? Thanks.
You guys know better.
Listen, they're like, this has gone on long enough, is what they're saying. All right, let's take a look, because what we want, that's what we're looking for.
Cracks on top?
The cracks on top.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, because you want them a little pillowy, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, these are fine. They're burning my hand, but they're fine.
Boom.
So I'm going to let them sit and rest for a few minutes. I'm going to stack these guys up.
Yes, guys, we have made amends.
I mean, I hope. I'm going to,
I'm calling it. We have.
here's what else I'm going to do.
It's
Just a little dance on the top here.
oh.
The heat will melt that a little bit, give us a little.
It'll stick to it.
Yeah.
Maybe these are the best cookies that have ever been made in history of
listen,
humankind.
We can hope.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't like to say it, but holy cow. Holy cow. Oh. Let's see how these respond. See the bottoms? Bottoms probably could go, it probably could go a little longer, I think, maybe.
But this way it'll turn into a nice chewy cookie.
I think so. We're going to put these out here, let them do their business. This is what happens when you add all the ingredients. Alchemy, right? Baking is about, basically alchemy, I think. And, oops, that was not what I wanted to happen. Oh, that might be, is that too wet in the middle? Ooh, it might be too wet in the middle, Landon.
Well, you are the chef.
I got to tell you, I want to eat one, but I think they're too wet, everyone.
Okay, we can throw it in for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's just, you don't want to, you need to have it set. It's sort of like, I think it's just too much. I don't want to get us sick. Not that we will get sick, but,
Yeah, probably not.
But again, I don't want to also eat gooey cookies, like too gooey.
No, you don't want gooey. You want chewy.
And listen, we're already this far into it, so let's wait a few more minutes. I appreciate your patience, everybody. So what do we know? Decriminalized. What's criminalized alchemy? That's what I really want to know. Listen, Landon is learning. He's getting there.
Yeah, it's tough when you first start something. But I'm trying my best. So And I appreciate
Listen.
the encouragement, guys. I really do.
I'll tell you, Amy makes it look easy.
Well, you know, she's really something. So yes, she does.
Yeah, but she also has. Yes, it is. Nobody should beat them. That's okay. Okay. We will be here. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get something ready so that we're ready to go for the cooking here shortly.
Oh.
Okay, so let's take this. These are Main Street Bistro sea salt and oven roasted potatoes.
Sounds good.
They are microwave ready in 8 minutes if you want to do that. They're also great in the air fryer. These are a Costco special. And let's see the instructions. We want to put them in the oven. Bake for 10 minutes. Remove the tray from the packaging, completely remove the film, uncover the metal tray in the middle rack, place an uncovered metal tray. All right, so here we go. This is fancy. I was going to get bakers today. I thought we could have some baked potatoes, but I was like, oh, here we go. That's enough for both of us, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm not a huge fan of baked potatoes.
That's right. We talked about that.
Oh.
But I was like, well, if I got baked potatoes, I could bake them and then I could mash them
Okay.
together with a little bit of garlic and some cream and some, deliciousness. So
Those look good. Take
They
a look
look
at
real
those
good.
guys.
So there's two. This is a 2-pack.
And they make it with avocado oil?
Yeah. So these are 160 calories per half cup. There's 8 servings per container. Whatever.
That's a little,
That's-
maybe 4.
Seriously. But so the nice part about something like this is these are pretty much roasted, right? They're just going to finish up and get crispy.
Yeah.
So we can take one of the things we already used, put it in the middle, put it back in the pan. So this goes in at 425. We'll just up this up. Oops. We're going to, wait, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do this. These are going to come out in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Well, I think these were like $10, $11. So these are good. I usually don't buy things like this because I could usually make them, right? But
Yeah.
I was like, I think you can freeze them. They'll be good to go. So, all right. Oh my God, these dogs are whiners, Landon. Okay. What do we think? How are we thinking? I don't know, guys. We're gonna pull one. We're just gonna eat it. Fine.
Okay.
As they say in the business. I'm gonna leave some in there, and then we're gonna split this one right here. Oh yeah, I can already tell it still needs to go, but I bet it's really okay. It's really hot, so be careful. I'm gonna just like move it between your hands.
Ah! Ah! Oh,
Oh, way better.
yeah. Way better than before.
Like
It's official.
it's good. I'm
We've-
not sure. I don't think it's cinnamon and sugar enough for me.
I like it. I like it how it is.
Okay. Well.
This is a delicious cookie.
Oh. Okay. Oh, oh,
You gotta be careful, Doug.
I didn't put the whole thing in my mouth. There's a clip for you, Davey. Okay. That's it. We love you. We went 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Made a record for
Insanity. We love you. Thank you for sticking by.
You know what? We made a mistake. We made it right.
I think that's the best thing we did. I feel like I wouldn't have felt good about myself. So, What did we learn? Read the instructions. 2, chaos is fun. 3, Landon's a great camera person and just a great producer behind the boards anyways.
Thank you.
3, we love you very much. Next week will barely be more of the same chaos. We will be here. Amy will be here. Denise will probably be back. And just remember until then that we love you and to be kind, to be loyal, do something nice for somebody next week. Remember, that's important. We love you so much, and we'll see you then.
I don't know what to do now.
I love you, Landon. Bye.